And these babies caught me off guard, for real, okay? Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Ciera, and on my channel I like to talk everything fashion. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about what size I got in my Margiela shoes and also my Rick Owens shoes, and will hopefully help you guys out in maybe your future purchases of Margiela shoes or Rick Owens shoes. I get questions from time to time of you guys asking me what size I got in my shoes or what size I got in my tabbies. So I figured I'd make a video for you guys to just come to. It's all about sizing. So for these, you guys, I knew that I was going to be wearing these every day, okay? I went to the Margiela store before purchasing these, and I tried them on in my true to size fit, which would have been a 38. And in case you're wondering about sizing in terms of like US, my US size is a 8. I am a women's 8. But, you know, of course, depending on the shoe, sometimes it may fluctuate between an 8.5, but for the most part, I'm an 8. And I always, for the most part, take a European 38. Now, I went to the Margiela store and I tried these on in a 38. And I really didn't like that it wasn't super tight to my foot because, again, me knowing that leather is going to stretch, I kind of wanted it to be super tight initially. And also the sales rep at Margiela, he was telling me that you kind of want it to be snug when you first buy them because they're going to stretch. And I was like, all right, cool. I knew that. You just did all of that. So I was like, I think I should size down with these because I do plan to wear these a lot, and I do plan to wear them a lot for a very long time. So I chose to go a half size down with these, you guys. Now, I will say I have a narrow foot, okay? So I feel like that's the main reason why I was able to size down, because my foot is so narrow, or else I probably would have had to do true to size. As you can see, my flats, you guys, they're pretty narrow just looking at them. So I would recommend going a half size down to what you normally wear if you have a slender foot. If you don't have a slender foot, I would go true to size when it comes to the Margiela Tabi ballerina flat. Nextly, you guys, get into my Margiela Tabi boots. I got them in this really beautiful deep green / brownish color because I wanted to be different, I guess. Now for sizing for these, guys, I knew that I would not be wearing them every day, okay, you guys? I wear these like once a week, once a month sometimes, if that. I also took into account that they are a very classic shoe. It's something that would never go out of style, and I would never get tired of wearing them. When it comes to sizing, I took into account that I am going to be elevated off of the ground. So my toes having enough room and my foot being comfortable inside of this shoe meant a lot to me. So I already knew I was going to go true to size with these. And I'm so happy I did, because if I would have went a half size down, I would have been mad, because I would have been wearing them, you know, as much as I do now, which is like not so often, and they would hurt every time because it would of course take me wearing them a lot to stretch them. Even if it was gonna be an everyday shoe, which I can't really see this being an everyday shoe because it's not the most comfortable shoe to wear, I would still go true to size because, again, you're elevated off the ground. This leather, you guys, is really sturdy, thick leather, so it's not gonna stretch a whole lot anyway. Actually, compared to my ballerina flat, this is a much smoother buffed leather. Or no, they're both buff. But this is a more smoother, lighter leather, I guess. This one is definitely more sturdy and thicker than my ballerina flat. Which, giving, this is naturally going to stretch more than, say so, the boot. So I went true to size with these. I would definitely recommend going true to size with these, whether you're going to wear them a lot or whether you're not. Next, you guys, getting into my Margiela replicas, and these babies caught me off guard, for real, okay? I seen these on a real and I was like, okay, 38, that's my size. It's a sneaker. I know that it will fit me, okay? The only time my size really fluctuate is when we're talking about like heels or like loafers or something like that. Then my size may be like a 39 or 38 and a half. But for sneakers, y'all, I'm typically straight up 38. And since I took the sole out, you guys, they fit perfectly. Luckily it's a luxury shoe, so it's like made very well, so it's not like I'm walking on the ground. But for these, you guys, I would definitely recommend going a half a size bigger. If you have wider feet, I would even recommend going one whole size bigger, because these shoes, I don't know what sizing chart they use, but it wasn't the one that most of the world is accustomed to, because these shoes like literally was so tight with the freaking sole in there, you guys. I got these in a 38, and I would have definitely have rather gone for a 38 and a half. So for these babies, I would recommend going at least a half a size bigger. And if you have questions, send me a picture of your foot and I will help you out that way. Some people may think that's weird. I don't think that's weird. I'm here to help. Now, these are my Rick Owens Ramones. I got these about 2 years ago, you guys, and I got them in a 38 and a half. I was saying in one of my other videos, or probably the video where I reviewed the shoe, which is linked down below, by the way. All of my past reviews of these shoes are linked down below, in case anybody wants further information. I got these guys during the Essence sale, and I got them in a 38 and a half because that was all that was available. But I would have done a 38 if it was available. 38 and a half is just a smidget too big, but I feel like the 38 just would have been really, really perfect. And also would have made my feet look a little bit smaller, because I feel like my feet look a little big sometimes when I wear these. For these, you guys, I would definitely recommend going true to size. Even if you have wide feet, narrow feet, the toe box is pretty wide, so your feet will definitely have room to lay flat regardless of your foot dimensions. So if you are put in a predicament where the only size available is a half a size bigger than your normal shoe size, I would still say go for it. So for these, I would say true to size would be best, but you can still do a half a size bigger if necessary. Nextly, you guys, getting into my Rick Owens flip-flops, which if you've seen my real haul, you know that I was on the verge of keeping these or sending them back, and I actually chose to keep them, you guys. I feel like they're just perfect in size, okay? I'm just gonna briefly talk about them because, like I said, I talked about them in my last video, which will be linked down below. I got these in a 38, you guys, and I definitely would have preferred a 38 and a half. But if you're the type of person that don't mind your foot being literally an inch away from being on the floor, I would say go true to size with a Rick Owens flip-flop. If you want a little bit of room, I would recommend going at least a half a size bigger. But if there's no half a size available, I would just go true to size and just go with the very, very perfect fit. Alright, you guys, so that actually sums up this video. I hope this was helpful for you guys in your future purchases of any Margiela or Rick Owens. If you liked this video and it was helpful, be sure to give me a thumbs up and click the subscribe button before you leave. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.